Guys, labor pains, if I catch you. Hey guys, so before we get into the video, I just really want to apologize firstly for the glare on my glasses throughout the entire video. I only noticed it as I was editing the video, and I just really didn't want to shoot the video again because I just felt that answering the questions wouldn't come out as natural as it does in the first take. So you guys, I'm really sorry. Just bear with me. I promise I'll do better and not wear my glasses on the next video. So yeah, let's get into the video. Dumelang, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, what's up, love? My name is Naledi, and I welcome you to my family. And if you're a returning subscriber, darling, thank you so much for coming back for another video. Guys, I have seen your support on my previous videos, and I am just so thankful. I am so thankful. Hold on. Okay, I'm so thankful, and I'm just grateful, guys. Like, I'm just grateful for the support. I'm just grateful for the views. I'm just grateful for the new subbies. Like, I'm so happy to have you guys here. All right, so yeah, in today's video, as you guys can see by that title, I'm doing a pregnancy Q&A. Just a little bit of a backstory on me if you haven't caught up on the previous videos. Like, if you're new, like, from this video, like, you only see me for the first time on this video. My name is Naledi, as I've said, and I am a 25-year-old new mommy. Guys, I'm a mom. Oh my gosh, and I'm loving every single moment of it. So in the past videos, I've just been sharing my pregnancy journey, how I found out, my what's in my pregnancy bag and all of that, my hospital bag and. So yeah, I'm just going to be sharing my whole pregnancy with you guys. I also want to do a video on, like, looking back, like a recap on my pregnancy, like how my first trimester was, how my second trimester was, how my third trimester was. So do tell me if you guys do want to see that. But yeah, guys, I'm a mom and I'm loving it. Like, I am loving it. My daughter is right behind me. My daughter. I'm trying not to make a lot of noise because she's sleeping and I don't want to wake her up. She's taking her afternoon nap. So yeah, I just decided to take the time to come here, sit down, and be a consistent mommy. We're trying to grow this channel for real this year. Like, for real, I'm gonna put in the work for real. So yeah, as I've said, in the title, you guys have seen by the title, it's a pregnancy Q&A. So I have 12 questions. I posted a poll on my Instagram and said you guys can ask anything regarding my pregnancy. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please go and follow me on Instagram. It's Naledi Munene. It's at Naledi Munene, same as on Instagram. Same as on YouTube. I also want to get into TikTok, but we'll do. I'm still planning out the content. Okay, like, I'm still planning out the content. I want it to be nice and crisp and beautiful. Okay. So yeah, I got questions on my Instagram. I have 12 questions. I want to shoot this video. I want to make it less than 25 minutes at least, so that my baby does not wake up, because I know she sleeps for like at least 30 minutes max in the afternoon. Like, she feeds and then she sleeps, and then she wakes up and then she feeds and then she sleeps, just like that. But the video is not about that today. So I'm shooting on my phone. So I wrote the questions down on paper because we have a situation with my camera, which I hope we will fix soon. So I've been speaking for 30 minutes. So let's get started into the Q&A. Okay, first question. It says, how long did you hide your pregnancy from your relatives? So I'm not going to be reading the questions in any particular order. I just wrote them down as I screenshotted everything. So I'm not reading them in any particular category or order. I'm just reading them as I got them. The first question is, how long did you hide your pregnancy from your relatives? From my parents, I didn't hide my pregnancy long. I told my parents the week after I found out, like, literally, I thought the week or 2 weeks after. It's a week after, because I found out on a Friday, and then the following week I was just at my apartment figuring out how I'm gonna tell them, and then I came home and then I told them. So yeah, I told my parents a week after I got pregnant. Um, Extended family members, my mom's side of the family knew immediately. Like they also knew a week after because I asked my aunt to be the one that tells my mom. So she obviously told my other aunt and my grandmother because she lives with my grandmother. So she probably told my grandmother and my other aunt and my cousins, yeah. They also found it a week after. And then my dad's side of the family found out, how long pregnant was I? When did I tell my grandmother? I told my paternal grandmother, I think when I was 6 months. I was 6 months pregnant, if not 7 or 6 months pregnant then. My dad said, no, you have to tell your grandmother, she has to know. So I'm like, yeah, that's true, I do have to tell my grandmother. So I told my grandmother when I think I was 7 months pregnant. Yeah, I told my grandmother when I was 7 months pregnant, and then that's when my dad's side of the family knew that I was pregnant. So yeah, that's how everybody found out. And then it says, how did you deal? The second question says, how did you deal with morning sickness or nausea? I didn't really have morning sickness. I only had nausea, I think, in the first trimester for the first, for like 2 or so weeks. After I found out I was pregnant, I had morning sickness after 3-4 weeks, I think. It was still in my first trimester. My nausea was not bad. I only felt nauseated when we were cooking chicken. I hated the smell of chicken. Like I hated the smell of chicken. So I only felt nauseated when I was smelling the smell of chicken, or in the morning when I woke up. Actually, yes, I did have morning sickness, if we consider that as morning sickness, but I didn't vomit or anything like that. So I usually had crackers. So I would eat crackers. I'd put crackers on my side of the bed, so then in the morning I can just like gulp a couple and then I'll be fine. So yeah, that's how I dealt with it. Another thing that helped me with nausea was a salad with a lot of salad dressing or vinegar. I loved that, and it helped take my nausea down. I'm not saying it's what you should do if you're pregnant and dealing with nausea. I'm not a medical doctor, but that's what helped me. That's what made me feel better. Also, I heard that ginger tea can help you. Ginger tea or ginger, sucking on ginger can help with nausea. It didn't help me. I tried ginger tea, but it did not help for me. So yeah, I think just ask your doctor what you should use. I know some people, is it Gaviscon? Do people take as Gaviscon for nausea? I don't know. I'm gonna start saying things that I shouldn't be saying here. So yeah, that's how I dealt with nausea. Crackers and a salad with a lot of vinegar or salad dressing. And then the third question says, what was your favorite thing about being pregnant? My favorite thing about being pregnant, Kisana. Yeah, there's a lot. But number one was the princess treatment. Oh my god. The princess treatment, darling. Darling. I did not lift a single finger. I did not lift a single finger when I was pregnant. Like, guys, from the first trimester, from when I told my mom that I was pregnant, when I told my mom and my boyfriend that I was pregnant, princess treatment all the way. Princess treatment all the way. Sana, like the princess treatment was high level. The princess treatment is still there because, well, I'm still on my postpartum stage. Mother, the pregnancy princess treatment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There was even a time where I was just given money out of the blue, go to buy no go and buy clothes that are gonna fit you for your pregnancy. I would get calls out of nowhere saying, morning babe, what do you want to have for breakfast so that I can send it to you? Hi, I'm coming over, I'm gonna massage your feet today. Or when I'm home, my mom would say, hey baby girl, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm good, mom. She's like, okay, what are you craving today that I should bring it home with me? Guys, the princess treatment. Please get pregnant for the princess treatment. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. Mother, the princess treatment was top tier. Also, I love how my skin looked. Oh, my skin during pregnancy was, I have clear skin, but during pregnancy, it was out of the blue. Like, I only started getting dark spots, like you see these little spots on my face at the end of my pregnancy. But my skin during pregnancy, loved every single moment of it. I also loved my bump. I was obsessed with my bump. It looked so cute. I loved everything. Like, I just loved everything about being pregnant, guys. Pregnancy for me was amazing. My pregnancy journey was bona, perfect, amazing. It was a beautiful journey. So yeah, question number 3. I'm gonna skip this one. Should I skip this one? Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Not like skip it, but I'm gonna put it at the end. Question number 4 says, what made you take a pregnancy test in the first place? What made me take a pregnancy test in the first place? Number 1 is because my period was late. My period was late, and I was just like, nah, baby girl, something is going on. And then I started putting 2 and 2 together because like there were a lot of changes going on. After I noticed that my period was late for over a week, which never happens. Never. I've never had a late period. Never. My period is always on time, or it changes every now and then. Like maybe every 6 months or so, like the dates just change just a little bit, But my period was always on time. If I know that it's supposed to come on this date, it's supposed to come on this date. It's never even a day late. So my period was late, and then I started putting 2 and 2 together, saying my boobs are hella painful. My boobs are hella big. I was always craving a green salad. I'm like, something is going on. I am definitely pregnant. Also, another thing was the way that cats were attracted to me. I don't know if there's a scientific whatever to this thing, but there was a time where I was on campus while I was still suspecting that I'm pregnant. I was on campus, it was during recess, but I was on campus doing my assignment. There was a cat that was just playing around me, and I'm like, no man, this cat just looks weird, it just looks weird. And then something says, since you think you are pregnant, Google whether cats are attracted to pregnant people. So I do that, and Google says, yeah, cats are attracted to pregnant people due to the heat that you produce through your body and whatnot, so they get attracted to that. And also there was a cat at home that used to sit at our door. We don't have a cat. Why? We don't have a cat at home. But then there was a cat that used to just sit outside our door, or it would sit on my dad's car when I was pregnant. So every single night I'd go outside, like not outside, but I'd go to the kitchen. I can see through the door outside, so I'd see the cat there. But now it's not there. And don't nobody tell me about witchcraft. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please. Thank you. So yeah, what made me take a pregnancy test was my late period, weird my salad craving, and my boobs being bigger. Those are the main things that made me take a pregnancy test. I don't know why I told you guys about the cat story. Should I cut it out? I'm not gonna cut it out. And then the 5th question says, did you have any weird cravings? No, not really. I didn't have any weird cravings. I didn't have any weird pregnancy cravings. You know how people would want to like just mix weird things like chicken and peanut butter, or I didn't have weird cravings. My cravings, my biggest cravings, my favorite thing to eat during pregnancy was chocolate cake. Oh my god. Chocolate cake, green salad, ribs. Ugh. To die for. To die for. And also the McDonald's chili cheese. Oh my god, that thing was amazing. And then it got discontinued. I was just like, what are you guys trying to do to me and my baby? Like, what is McDonald's trying to do to me and my baby? Like, what? Those are my cravings. And also pickled chilies. Oh my god, I would make pickled chilies. I first tasted pickled chilies years ago when my aunt made them for my cousin and I when we were living together. I got obsessed with those things, ne? And then I stopped making them myself completely. But then when I was pregnant, oh my god, I just wanted that. So you'd cut up your chilies, your jalapenos, jalapeno. My boyfriend and I always fighting on how it's pronounced. So you'd cut them up, put them in a container, add a little bit of salt, chop up some onions, and then add some vinegar and a little bit of oil, and just let it sit for a couple of days and just let it marinate, just let all the juices come together, all the flavors come together. Oh my god, that thing was amazing. amazing. And the biltong, there's this biltong from Spa. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you which Spa because then you guys will figure out where I live. Yeah. Well, not Mkopani, yeah. If I tell you guys that biltong, oh my god, oh my god, that biltong was fire. That biltong was fire. It is the barking, the they call it babala's biltong, so it's biltong and it's sitting in chili oil, it's sitting in chili oil that has marinated all the chili and the spices. And guys, when you eat it, it just opens up your sinuses and everything. Yo, that thing was amazing for me. Oh my goodness, oh my word, that was nice. Yo, it was nice. Yes, yes. Number 7, it says, did you get any stretch marks? If no, how did you prevent them? So during pregnancy, I didn't have stretch marks. I thought I prevented them, really. Like, I thought I prevented them forever. But after giving birth, they started to show when my stomach went back in. But during pregnancy, I didn't have any visible stretch marks. I used tissue oil. I used the pep tissue oil. Is it pep? Yeah, the Bramley pep tissue oil. And then I changed from the Bramley one to this other one that my mom bought at Edgar's or Woolies. I'm not quite sure which one it was. But whatever I could find that has oil in it, I applied it on my belly. Morning, day, night. Morning, day, night. Morning, day, night. Even the lotion that I use, I also used the Portia M1. I also use the Portia M oil and the the lotion as well. I think the reason I got stretch marks after delivery is because I didn't put on tissue oil as much as I used to. So when my stomach went back, shrinking back, then it stretched or whatever. But then yeah, so during pregnancy I didn't have any visible stretch marks. And the next question says, which vitamins have you been taking? I have been taking the Chela Preg prenatal vitamins. Those were prescribed to me by my first gynae. He gave them to me. But then later on in my pregnancy, I think when I was 5 months or 6 months, I changed the gynae because I came back home. And then that gynae said, no, your iron is low, so you can't be taking Chela Preg alone. So he added iron supplements on top of the Chela Preg vitamins that I was taking. So yeah, you can take the Chela Preg vitamins. Ask your doctor first. I know you don't have to take them on prescription because you can find them on the shelf at Clicks and at Disc. But ask your doctor first. I think it's safer for you to be told by a doctor which vitamins to take rather than you just deciding for yourself which pregnancy vitamins you want to take. Like, for example, my first guy, he did not take blood tests before he gave me supplements, so he didn't know that my iron was very extremely low then. So my second guy took blood test and said, no, for the way that your iron is low, these supplements alone are not okay. So ask your doctor first which supplements are gonna be okay for you. And then the next question says, the bed tends to be uncomfortable during pregnancy. Any tips on how to ensure comfort? So during my pregnancy, I was extremely uncomfortable. Also, the bed that I slept on in Pretoria in my apartment was just generally uncomfortable on its own, even before pregnancy. But during pregnancy, I was very and extremely uncomfortable. So I would sleep with pillows in between my legs, at my back, also supporting my belly in front, or just sleep on a pillow, like put it like this and then sleep on top of it so that it supports my belly and then my back as well at the back, and then I'd put another cushion at my back and then another pillow on in between my legs, that I'd sleep on my side and then put a pillow in between my legs. And then there was this one time my boyfriend was sleeping over, and I took all the pillows and he was just like, nah man, this is not cute. So he bought me a pregnancy pillow, and that was the best thing that could ever happen to a pregnant woman. A pregnancy pillow is the best thing that could ever happen to a pregnant woman. Like, please, I know those guys that watch my videos, if your girlfriend is pregnant, please get her a pregnancy pillow. I was telling my friend yesterday, his girlfriend is pregnant. I'm like, dude, please get your girlfriend this pillow. Like, please get her a pregnancy pillow because she needs it. She definitely needs it, and she will love you for getting her that pillow. So if you're pregnant, please get a pillow. Get a pregnancy pillow. You can get it from Take a Lot. I got mine from Take a Lot. I remember you could even pick the color of the case, whether you want it to be white, pink, blue, whatever color you want. So yeah, please get yourself a pregnancy pillow. And coming to think of it, what did my mom do with my pregnancy pillow? Because I can't see it. I don't see it anymore. I don't know where that pillow is. But I'll find it. I'm still gonna sleep with that child. That thing is amazing. I understand why on Instagram there's couples who always make a joke about the husbands throwing out the pregnancy pillow when they come back from the hospital with the baby, because that thing takes up the whole bed. The thing takes up almost the whole bed, and also your partner can't cuddle you. Your partner can't necessarily cuddle you because it's a pillow that's wrapped around your entire body, like you are being cuddled by the pillow. It's amazing, guys. Like, please get yourself that pillow. Okay, next question. It says, since you were pregnant during summer, how did you deal with the heat? Yo, guys, guys, guys. There's feeling hot, ne? There is feeling hot, and then there's pregnancy heat as well. Guys, when I say I loved and I adored the creators of fans when I was pregnant, of the fan, the electric fan, yo, I wish I could just find the inventor and just like give them a kiss, because I lived with a fan. The fan in my house was on 24/7. It was never turned off. The only time that fan was turned off was if it was being moved from the living room to the bedroom. That little walk from the living room to the bedroom, that's the only time that fan was turned off. I sat in front of the fan the whole day in my underwear. TMI, I know, but I sat the whole day in front of the fan in my underwear. I couldn't handle the heat. It was just so hot. I remember there was this one night, it was raining, ne? And my family was just like, we're feeling cold, we're feeling cold. I'm like, cold way, because I am sweating. Guys, I would sweat so much during my pregnancy that to a point where my pregnancy pillow would be wet when I wake up. That's how hot it was. Guys, it was so hot. I even bought the tiny little hand fan for when I'm either in the car or I'm going shopping, whatever. Even the aircon in the car was not enough for me alone, you know. I bought the hand fan, it broke. I bought the little Chinese fan as well. I have like 2 or 3 Chinese fans sitting in the car now because I had to buy them for when I'm at church. Yo guys, it was just a lot. I bought the electric hand fan, the chargeable one, and the Chinese hand fan because sometimes when I'm at church, the electric hand fan would run out of a battery, and I wouldn't be able to charge it, or even if I could, I can't wait for it to charge. I needed the hand fan, the Chinese hand fan. Guys, it was bad. It was bad. The heat was just not cute. I didn't even want to go anywhere because it was always hot and I would have to get dressed to go somewhere. So you'd imagine having to get dressed means bringing myself more heat, and that's not what I wanted. And then next question says, how did you deal with your emotions and mental health during pregnancy? How did I deal with my emotions and mental health? I cried. Guys, whenever I felt emotional, I cried. And also I talked about my emotions. I called my boyfriend and I would talk to him, tell him how I feel and all of that, and he would just try and calm me down. And then the reason I say I talked about it, I learned how to talk about my feelings during pregnancy because I'm just somebody who bottles up the emotions. I'm somebody who bottles up the emotions for real. But during pregnancy, I was just like, nope. If I bottle this up, it might affect my baby and whatnot. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna talk about them. So I talked to my boyfriend about my emotions. I talked to my mom about my emotions, how I felt and whatnot. And if I felt like crying, I would just cry, child. I would just let it out, and then after I would feel fine. Mental health wise, I didn't have any anxiety or sadness or whatnot. Uh, I was fine, man. I was fine. It was just sometimes you just feel sad because you want to be cuddled, or I'd be sad because I can't have what I'm craving at that exact moment. Guys, I remember there was this one night. Please don't be alone when you're pregnant. Oh, I beg you. I beg you. There was this one night I was craving a chocolate muffin. Ne? I was craving a chocolate muffin. And I lived next to a McDonald's in Central. But I couldn't go get it because it was late and the McDonald's was closed. And I can't just up and leave, go get in my car, go to a convenience store all the way in Hatfield to go buy a muffin by myself, pregnant, a woman in Pretoria. No ways. With a Limpopo number plates. No ways. No ways. So I call my boyfriend. I'm like, I want a chocolate cupcake. I want a chocolate muffin. I want a chocolate muffin. I want a chocolate muffin. And he's like, no, you'll get it tomorrow. Yo, guys, I was so mad. I don't know what I wanted him to do. I don't know if I wanted him to fly it over to me, but I just cried. Like, I just cried. Oh my gosh, I cried. I really cried when I wanted something and I couldn't get it. And sometimes I just cry. My emotions would be just because I would just be wondering, well, am I gonna be able to do this? Am I gonna be able to be a good mom? And all of that. But yeah. Um, and then the question that I skipped says says, are labor pains as bad as they are portrayed to be? When I tell you that, if I catch the people who told me that labor pains are the same as period pains, if I catch you, my sister, if I catch you, you are in trouble, Shem. You are in trouble, guys. I know our bodies are different, ne? Because my friend and I gave birth a month apart, and no, we did not plan our pregnancies. Her labor pains, she says her labor pains were easy. They were like period pains. Like, she was in labor for 3 days, but it was just like period pains throughout up until she gave birth. Guys, I don't know if okay, no, I'm gonna tell you this in the next video. But my labor pains were yo guys, my labor pains were not cute. Those things were painful. I thought I had a high pain tolerance because I can tolerate pains. I can tolerate being in the in cold weathers, and you know what, yo guys, I thought I have a high pain tolerance. I thought I had a high pain tolerance up until I was in the labor ward. Guys, labor pains, labor pains if I catch you. Labor pains if I catch you. Now I understand why. Like moms and aunts and sisters and whatnot say nothing about them. Like, they say nothing about the labor ward when you're pregnant. They don't even mention it. Even when you're going there, they don't even mention it. Or how are you gonna feel? They don't even mention it. Guys, labor pains are a maza. Mal salval. Mal sal. Salval. Mal. Yo. Guys. Labor pains. Labor pains. Yo. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about this question. Because I'm still gonna talk about this in my labor and delivery story time. Okay. So assembly. Yes, they are as bad as they are portrayed to be. That's all I have to say. They were bad. Okay, they were bad. Bad. Not cute. Let me end it there. The last question says, any tips for pregnant mommies? Tips would be, guys, enjoy your pregnancy. First and foremost, enjoy your pregnancy. And don't cut people off, man. My friend who I'm saying we gave birth a month apart, like, she just disappeared on everyone. only to come back and find out that I was also pregnant, and we could have been sharing this journey and she couldn't have been going through it alone, you know. But like, enjoy your pregnancy, man. Don't stress yourself about little things. Take as many pictures as you can. Take as many pictures as you can, because you are definitely going to miss that bump. You are definitely going to miss that bump. Like, make and create as many memories as you can. If you're taking videos, please do it. If you're taking pictures, please do it. If you have the energy to go out and look cute and take pictures of your belly, please do it. Record everything. Your gender reveal, record it. Your scans, record them. Guys, record it. Like, just make memories for yourself. Enjoy your pregnancy at all costs. Whether your partner is involved or not, hey, this pregnancy is yours. Like, it is yours. Make those memories. Like, make those memories for yourself. Love yourself during your pregnancy. Having somebody to talk to is the best thing ever, because pregnancy can be lonely, you know, especially if you don't have anybody you're sharing your pregnancy. Like, pregnancy can be lonely. I wished for the longest time that I wish I had a friend who was pregnant with me at the time. Yes, there was a friend who was pregnant with me at the time, but it was only for a short period of time, because from the time that I found out, June, July, August, she gave birth in August, né? Yeah, I think Cindy gave birth in August, if I'm not mistaken. She gave birth like a few months after I found out, you know. But have someone to talk to, your mom, your aunt, your boyfriend, your sister, you know, just somebody that you can throw your emotions at, and they will be willing to like catch them, to listen to you, to like give you advice, to give you comfort. Even if they're not giving you advice, sometimes you just want to talk to somebody and for somebody to just hear what you're feeling, even if they don't have anything to give back to you. Blah, blah. Another thing would be, if in your culture and your family allows for you to buy things while you're still pregnant before the baby arrives, please do. Like, please do. I started buying baby clothes when I was a month pregnant, I think weeks after I found out. Like, I don't know where the video ended, but it cut me at some point. I was saying, please make sure that you buy, like, you buy a lot of baby things while you're still pregnant, to avoid having to spend a lot of money the last month, or when the baby arrives and now you're buying things when baby is here, because now you're short of things. I make sure that every single nappy sale that I find, I buy. Every single nappy sale that I find, I buy. Toiletries, I buy. Baby clothes, I buy. I started buying neutrals before I found out the gender, and then after I found out the gender, I started buying gender related clothes. There's so many diapers in this house. My baby will never run out of diapers unless they stop feeding her because of size or whatever. That would only be the only reason. But then mostly of the smaller sizes are finished now. We now moved on to the bigger sizes, you know, to like size. We're moving to size 3 now. But yeah, guys, that's what I have for you in this pregnancy Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I made it what it should be. If I don't like, I'm gonna watch it. If I don't like it, I'm gonna reshoot it. But I hope I like it from the first go. And looks like we're right on time because my baby is waking up. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much. Keep a lookout for my next videos. If you haven't caught up on the previous ones, please do like, comment, subscribe, and follow my socials. And up until my next video, I love you. Let me go be a mommy child.